So what's next? We need to implement top 4 primaries ranked choice voting across the country. The Constitution delegates virtually everything about elections to the states, so each state has to do this individually. And it's an incredibly exciting time right now because there are campaigns for these reforms being created all over the country. And 1 year ago, this month, the state of Maine became the first state in the country to pass ranked choice voting. The results came in after midnight, and I actually woke my daughter up at her request because she knew, because I told her, but she knew that this was the most important election of her lifetime to date. Of course, this effort takes resources, and everyone asks what it's going to cost, and it's a totally reasonable question. I believe that political philanthropy, what we call a special interest for the general interest, offers the best potential ROI of any philanthropy out there. And the dollars aren't actually as prohibitive as we might think. So signers of the Bill and Melinda Gates Giving Pledge, for example, have collectively pledged over $400 billion. And all Americans annually give another $400 billion. And the cost to deliver top 4 and RCV per state, well, it's anywhere from $5 million in a small legislative state to $20 million in a large referendum state like California. So if we take even an aggressive average of $15 million per state, that gives us $300 million to deliver this in 20 states. And $300 million is less than 5% of the billions that were spent in 2016 federal elections alone. And yet, this $300 million for top 4 RCV is far more likely to sustainably impact the effectiveness of $4 trillion of government spending and to transform the trajectory of our democracy. So this is both powerful and achievable.